So, if you're watching my video about cleaning out my refrigerator with my new today's food bank haul, I mentioned to stay tuned for an unboxing, and this is it. So, because while I was recording that video, my package came. So, let's see if I can open it. Well, I seal these things up. Oh, here we go. It has a little pull tab. All right, so let's open this up. So if you're watching my channel, you know that I have struggled and struggled and struggled to make my videos. I've been working with an old MacBook. I don't know if you can see over there, that silver laptop. It's dead. I'm trying to sell it as parts on eBay. Okay, I had a phone call. That's why I was like, somebody was calling me. My hair's... You always notice things about yourself when you get on camera, right? Anyway, so I was saying I was selling it for parts because that's all it's worth. It crashed. I mentioned all in my previous videos about that. So that's no good. The other, and so I knew that was dying before, but then I thought I had a chance to, like, I replaced the battery, I replaced the RAM, and I was able to do another update. Then it seemed like it was working again, and then it needed another update, and I'm pretty sure the last update crashed it. But that's a risk you take, I guess. It's an online aftermarket update. So I had already thought, well, I'm low income, and I signed up for Xfinity, and they have, and no sponsor here, definitely wouldn't promote this now, because I'll tell you why. My internet is a low income internet. So one of the things they do is they offer you a low cost computer. So for $150, that's what I got. Again, not a sponsor. It's just a little Chromebook. And I thought, oh good, I could go on somewhere like Canva and do my videos. And no. Well, I could. I did a few on there, and there's some videos. They're not very good. And it's an Android, and I have an iPhone. So there's all this complication of getting my my clips transferred over and then uploaded to Canva, which some of them wouldn't upload. They didn't all transfer correctly. There was glitches in that, glitches in uploading to Canva, and then it was super slow, because this is not designed for editing. This is designed for like email and research homework and stuff. These are for if you're a student or you want to get a job or something. You can look things up online, and you can get your email and all of that. So I couldn't really get much done on there. Honestly, it's not even that good at looking things up. It's really slow just trying to get on the internet. And I have cheap internet, I'll admit. But the MacBook was getting online and doing all of that stuff too. But because of its age, it was hard to get the video editing software to work correctly. And, you know, all these video editing softwares that have free basic plans. They're not, I noticed that they'll give you a lot of editing options at first, and then they keep doing updates, and the updates start diminishing what you can do for free on there. And they do that to try to get you to pay for a subscription. Or they have a free trial, and when that runs out, then you have to pay, or you can't use most of the features. So anyway, I decided I was trying to be frugal. I had bought that MacBook at a thrift store in Santa Cruz, $150, really good deal. It worked many, many years for me. Even the beginning of my channel, it seemed to work pretty good. But the past couple years, I've struggled with it. So, it crashed. So I decided to, in the most frugal way I could, to get myself a new, some kind of computer or something. Let's see what it is. I got, and I said to be as frugal as I can, so I went online and I looked up eBay and everywhere, and I've been to the thrift store here that has a pretty good electronics computer section, reasonably priced, but the only problem is you have 3 days to make sure everything works. 3 days is not enough time to really test out a computer, and it doesn't come with any kind of warranty in the beginning. Just 3 days. It works or it doesn't. You can send it, take it back. Actually, I think it's 2 days. I don't know. One employee said, I got confused because a couple different employees said something different. So I don't know if I want to trust buying a used computer and not having any recourse if it fails in 4 days or a week or a month. So I searched around and searched around. I've been searching because this thing's been giving me problems for a while. So I've been researching. Even after I bought the little cheap Dell notebook, Chromebook, I still was like, I need something better for videos if this thing crashes. Well, it's crashed, and I finally found my way to Apple, which I didn't want to do, but I didn't want to spend the money on a brand new device, so they have refurbished. And I've done that with my cell phone and my watch, my Apple Watch. Traded in. I didn't have anything to trade in this time because that's too old. So I broke down and got myself a new iPad because the MacBook Pros were very expensive, even the refurbished. And some YouTubers I follow are using iPads. So I went on and researched which iPads are the best. And so it's the iPad Pro, at least has to be at least an M2 chip or higher, or the iPad Air. iPad Pro is nice. It had a really big camera, but I wanted something with more memory. So iPad Pro for 128 or whatever it is gigabytes was almost 900. Same price for this for 512 gigabytes. And I don't need the big fancy camera because I use my cell phone that I'm talking to you on as my camera, and it works fine as a camera. This will just be for editing. So I didn't I picked based on what I needed. We're gonna open it and try it. I have a whole 90 days or whatever to make sure it works fine, to get a full, I'll have to read to make sure. I did read, but I have more time to know whether it works good. And then I have a whole year of warranty if something goes wrong. And I can buy another warranty, which now are very expensive, so I didn't yet. If I want another extended warranty. So let's check it out. If I can get it open. Okay, I have carpal tunnel, and it's a little hard to get the box open. Oh, because it's sealed on both ends. I'm too busy looking at the camera. There we go. Told you I keep my channel real. And here's, so I got the big one. I wanted a bit, I could have got a smaller one, but these two big ones are the ones, the Pro and the Air. It was a toss-up between those two. And there it is. Now I will be going to the thrift store and places like that to get covers. I'm not buying the really expensive accessories. I'll go to the thrift store for the accessories. So, there it is. Like new, refurbished iPad. So, and I also want something I could take with me. The laptops, like I said, the MacBook Pros or the MacBook Air laptops are twice as much, even as refurbished. So, here's the instructions. Let's see how much warranty we have. With the return and all that. I like to read this stuff, and I know. This is just like how it works, the basics. Nowadays you have to go online to get like the whole how-to manual, I think. So this says, that's just the safety and whatever. I have to go online, get more info. And the plug, at least unlike the phones they sell now, these come with both the C thing and the cable. Nice one too. So there is the new, let's see if it turns on. I don't know if it's has any charge or not. Let's see if it turns on. It's turning on. So and there it is, the new iPad. I have to set it up. And it is 86% charged, so that's enough to spend the time to set it up. So thanks for watching me unbox my new to me iPad. And let's hope that so the first thing I'm gonna do is, I have a video that I wanted to start working on. I didn't think this was gonna get delivered till next week, but it came early, so yay. So I'm gonna work on a video that I was gonna put up on my phone, but the iMovie, which is what I've been using on my iPhone, it also has issues, which I've reported. I gave them feedback on that. So maybe, hopefully it works better on here. I have to check out, there's some editing app I'm supposed to get for this, for the editing. So stay tuned for upcoming videos to see if they are better than the ones I've been putting out. I'm not saying that creating the video is going to be better, because it's still me, but it's quality. And I can let you know in a video if this feels like it's doing better than the iPhone is doing, at least. If it's working. So thanks for watching, and I'm starting to lose subscribers. I don't know if YouTube is, I looked it up, maybe they're taking away some spam bots or something, but I had 1135. Actually, I was up to 1138, and it's just slowly dropping down, and I'm down to like 1130 now. I don't know why that's happening. What I do know is when I get my weekly or monthly roundup or whatever they call it, there's a lot of people viewing my videos that are not subscribed. Oh, so many that if they were subscribed, I would be monetized. But more people watch my videos than subscribe, and even based on the watch time, it seems like they're enjoying them and people are liking them, but there seems to be a lot of people not subscribing. And I understand there's reasons why, but if you are watching the videos, enjoying them at all, and want to support my channel, I would really appreciate if you'd subscribe and hit the like, turn on notifications. I know I'm not very consistent, and I explain that in all my videos, all the issues I'm having. I'm poor, I don't have much money. I was hoping to be able to buy some better camera equipment and microphone and all that, but my computer died, so I sort of had to backtrack, and I have to start with a computer, and now this has put me back a bit. If you go and look what refurbished iPads, they're not that cheap either. So I had to invest a little money in this, and I'm going to be paying this off for a little while because I'm poor. And so now I don't have the money for other equipment. So I'm back to that, where all I have is my iPhone. Now I have my iPad. Hopefully that's gonna work and help me get my videos out. But if you could be so kind as to subscribe and leave comments. Anything in the video that you like, if you have any questions in my videos, I'd be happy to answer them. All I ask is that they're kind and respectful, but I would love some comments. So, with that, those of you who are subscribed and sticking with me, thank you very much. You are keeping my channel going, and I appreciate you very much, and I appreciate all of you watching, so thank you very much. See you in the next one.